Every day the surface dwellers grow stronger. They have guardians with powers. I say, we break the seal on the Atlantean war plans.
Our only hope for peaceful existence with the surface dwellers is with the one who is of both worlds. My other son.
What are you? I wish I knew, pal. They will destroy this planet and take Atlantis.
Hey, this is Sam Whitwer. You're watching Krypton Chronicles.
Genocide. Billions will die.
Find Arthur Curry.
Hi. Hi, Andrea. How
Nice
are
to see you. I'm well, thank you.
All right. So how much more refreshing is it to look for an Aquaman now rather than a Superman or Batman?
Thank you. It was nice. It was a nice, different casting idea. And fortunately, Matt Lanter I've known, and he's such a lovely actor that it was a perfect. And because it's an origin story, we meet him as Arthur Curry first. Matter of fact, we meet him when he's kind of in a drunken bender, and then so you need that human aspect. But I needed an actor who could play the human aspect and then become the superhero that it becomes. So that was very refreshing.
That's great.
Yeah.
So do you find it kind of a special treat to voice or to direct the dialogue voice for some of the lesser characters?
They're all important to me. It doesn't matter if they're Thug Number 3 or Batman. Every single line of dialogue is really important. And so I try really hard to make sure that nothing is just sloughed over and ignored. I like every single aspect. And when I do the smaller roles, if you would, only smaller because they have fewer lines, that's when I do the ensemble records. That's when I get the actors in the room at the same time, and that's great. You know how I love to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
So this one, there's a lot of underwater stuff going on.
Right.
And I was curious, how do you get around the realism of that? I mean, of course, all cartoons, all characters talk underwater. Did you guys think of doing?
We talked about it. Even like when I was directing SpongeBob, that was an issue. It's like, how do you guys bubble the voices? No, nothing. We treated it exactly as if they were breathing air. So we didn't really deal with the underwater aspect of it. They have gills, they can breathe and talk, and so we didn't have to change that.
Right. So do you think DC is going to go more into the route of bringing in some of the more lesser characters now, like Aquaman, maybe Wonder Twins or something like that?
It seems like they would have to. I don't know what their plans are, but if I were in control of that, I would say let's start looking at some of the lesser characters. As I've said before, I'd love to see a Nightwing story. Right. I'd love to see some of the other stories, and there's things certainly in the works, where there's films being worked on now that won't come out for another 2 years. Right. So there's so many things going on, and yes, I hope that we do see some of those other characters.
So why did you cast Matt
Lanter?
Lanter. Yeah, I wanted to say Lantern.
I know, everybody does. I had known his work before. I know Matt from his work on Clone Wars, right. And he was exactly just the right guy for the role. So I was happy to bring him in. And when you see the film, you'll see that too.
That's great. Well, it's great to talk to you again.
Nice
I look
to see
forward
you
to seeing the movie.
Happy New Year.
Bye-bye.